You must be well pleased with that result, especially the doggedness that your team showed to get the 3 points.
Yeah, I think, listen, Shrewsbury make it really, really, really difficult for you. You know, they've beat some, teams right at the top end of the division for the last, last few weeks since Steve's come in. So we knew it was going to be a real tough night, and so it proved. That's what they are. We just said to Aaron there and Brian, me and Kenny said you've got a good group, a real good group who will obviously run through a brick wall for you. And that was proven tonight. But we made sure our boys were prepped for that. I'd say we told them yesterday, listen, don't expect it to be pretty at times. If you can play, but listen, it's going to be a dogged, turgid affair at times, and that's what it was at times. But you've got to make sure that when you have need a bit of quality, you get a bit of quality. Shrewsbury will rely on either us making a mistake or them overrunning you, because that's what they've done to plenty of teams. Teams higher in the division than us. So and I'd say, look, I thought we matched them for endeavour, for work rate, which is what you need and what you have to do. Because like I say, Shrewsbury can overpower teams, and we got his nose in front, and I thought it was a terrific away performance, a proper away performance.
As you know, when we do the interviews with you, Dave, we have to balance it out and we have to be fair. I'm going to remind you about the first 40 seconds of the game and then forget the rest of it, where you could have conceded.
Yeah. We started poorly. We made that point at half time. It's a long throw. It's bounced about 4 times, come inside, and then suddenly he's in on goal. It's like, that can't happen. Because like I said, that is Shrewsbury. They're waiting for you to fall asleep, and they're just going to overrun you. And thankfully we got away with that one. After that, I'm not sure Trig had much to do. There's a couple of long range shots, and you go, if any have gone in, you'd have had questions to ask. But then we've also had chances. There's plenty of opportunities where the ball's in the box, but just let off and it's a goal or not. And like I said, we get his nose in front. And like I said, it was a proper away performance.
You've been striving to try and keep those clean sheets. You've been close, but it hasn't come your way. But how happy will everybody be tonight that has gone your way, through the determination that they've all shown?
Yeah, I think we were unfortunate not to have one Saturday. Ipswich have scored through a tackle. That's what it was. It was a tackle that goes in the goal. So we're a bit unfortunate Saturday, I felt. I thought tonight, it's not just a back four and the goalkeeper, it's every one of them. Right, Mika and Ports when he comes on, Daniel Powell, Stephen Walker, Owendale, they ran their socks off. Thought the midfield 3 were excellent. Never got overpowered, never got overran, apart from once or twice, but then someone else was there to back them up, if you like. And you go, that's what you need. That is what you need to come to a place like this, to beat a team in the style that Shrewsbury play. That's what it is. And you go, well, that's what's required, and the lads delivered, and the clean sheet it sort of epitomises what the performance was really.
How you've been building your squad over the last few years, you've got a position where you've got some strength when they're all fit, and you've been able to just drop out 1 or 2 to give them breathers here and there. Nothing against the performances. One of those was at Owendale. He's come back in tonight. 1 clean-cut chance, goal.
Yep. I thought when he come on Saturday, I said to him yesterday, I said, listen, I hope bringing in Stephen Walker or maybe even Anthony Evans doesn't change your mindset. And he sort of looked at me and said, because when you come on the pitch, you look like Owendale from August and Owendale from last year. I said, no pressure from me. You know that. You've got to go out, perform, relax, technique, work your socks off. Gets a chance tonight, bang, rolls it in the goal. Technique, whereas on Saturday he was a bit loose and very much 100 mile an hour. I want to create something. I want to try. I want to show that I'm trying. No, relax. Calm down. Slow your brain down. Think quick, but you don't have to be doing everything at 100 mile an hour. And I thought tonight he was terrific. But they all did what they had to do. A tricky place to come. So he'll take the plaudits, I'm sure, for scoring the winner. But it was it was a victory for 1 to 15, 1 to 18, if you like.
Well, I'm going to single out another player. I don't know how you felt about it, but he's another player who's trying to make his way in the first team. We've talked about him a lot in recent weeks about the progress he's making. Your thoughts on the performance of Travis Johnson?
When you lose your captain and such an influential player as Perry, he's going to leave a hole. There's no getting around that. We've been working with Travis now for 3 years to try and get him ready. And Rio on the other side is the same. Is he as good as Perry? No. And I'm not saying anything that I haven't said directly to Travis or in front of the players. Can he be as good as him? Yeah. Yes, he's on his journey. Tonight, is there stuff that he did wrong? Of course, they all did something wrong. Did he do an unbelievable job at the back post when the ball come in, stopping their lads tapping it in? Yeah. Thank you very much, Travis. That's your job. Good lad. And he's finding his feet. He's played, 8, 10, 12 games this season. Good return. Real good return. Has it helped that he was at Witton and his place is on loan? Of course it has. He's still got a long way to go, but that's what we do at this football club. We develop players, we help them along. And and Travis is sort of a good example of that in a minute because he's playing the games.
Well, you said it was you were delighted to reach February the 2nd now. You can take a bit of a relaxation, but your team has done the business tonight. You did a bit of business late last night and bringing in a highly rated youngster from Middlesbrough in Nathan Ward. You must be delighted about that because I'd imagine, like ourselves and your Crew fans, they've been reading about him and they're tipping him for the top.
Yeah, he's a good player. If he keeps going the way he's started, he's got a great chance. He has. Is he there yet? Yes. He's playing in League One for the next 4 months, so no is the answer. But we're going to give him all the support he needs. We're going to hopefully develop him. That's the plan, along with all the rest of them. We're not just going to develop him and not everyone else. As I've just said, we'll be developing Travis. We'll be developing all the boys, even the older ones. Nathan comes highly regarded up at Middlesbrough. I'm pleased that they have trusted us with his development for 4 months. And we thank Neil and the staff, both Neil Warnock and Neil Bowser, the chief exec. And hopefully we can send him back in 4 months' time a better player, because that's the plan. Just an update on Ollie Finney. Is it okay? He's took a whack. It's a bit early to say. A bit of a naughty one, I have to say. But listen, at this stage of the season, there's going to be bumps and lumps and scrapes and what have you. And Kirky's missed out tonight with, he's on the bench. He's missed out starting 11, with a bit of a tight hammy. But that's what happens. That's what happens. The games, next 3 weeks it's Saturday. So hopefully we'll, get him rested and recovered and go again for the next few weeks, and then we get into March, and we're starting the very beginning of the running. So we're in half decent shape and everything to play for.
Don't know how you fancy answering this one. You've got 40 points on the board now. You've gone level with the teams in the playoffs. Are you in the shake-up?
Listen, there's what is it, 20 games to go or something?
20 odd.
20 odd games to go. If you win 20, you're definitely in the shake-up. If you lose 20, you're definitely not in the shake-up. Are we giving ourselves a chance? Well, let's see how the next 20 odd games go. The lads are, they know what it takes to win games of football. They know what it takes to be successful. That's what they did last year. And they've got a lovely shiny medal to show for it. Can they do it again? Well, we've got 20 games to decide, and that's got to be the aim.